Hi.
Hey.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome to the Land of Meme stream.
How y'all doing?
Smooth RPG.
A smooth RPG. I don't know where this is coming from.
I want more.
Yeah,
more.
I don't know where it's coming from, but I know where it's going, which is
Peter, I love that you've changed it to unicorn and charcuterie.
Yeah, I love it too.
I just noticed this.
sometimes unicorn, currently charcuterie.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
So how you guys been doing for the last week and whatnot?
Awesome, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I got to hang out with Georgie in LA last week.
Yeah, we saw each other IRL. It was a good time.
What'd you
Had
guys
some
do?
IRL.
Good food.
We ate food.
And
we ate food across the street from the Warhammer Cafe, one of three in the world, apparently, that we randomly bumped into.
Of all
Why
the
didn't you
of
eat
all the
food
things
in the Warhammer Cafe.
it was a good decision not to.
Yeah, it was all coffee instead of food.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't go in those bathrooms.
What are some of their menu items?
You know, I didn't really look.
I
We were
just-
only there for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But I did buy an old retro Warhammer book, which I thought was awesome. But it's out of reach.
It's currently out of
I can't
reach.
stand it.
Well,
Ahoy, hoy, Paul C. Welcome to the stream, sir.
Hey, Paul.
ahoy hoy. Big shout out to our patrons on Patreon.
Yes,
Yes.
Let's go through the shout outs.
Let's go through all the
shout out
shout-outs.
to Chris. And a shout out to Thomas and Carrie and Vincent and Joey. And thanks a lot. We can't do this without you, and we really appreciate this support.
Absolutely. We really do appreciate the support, and we appreciate all the feedback that we get from the material being playtested that's available to the folks on Patreon, like the professions, the tycoon and unicorn class, as well as a big honkin' section of the new sandbox setting, the Underlands.
George, what did you pull up?
Just be cool. Be cool, man. Be cool.
Yeah,
Be cool. It's safe. It's safe. Be cool. Be cool. It's answering questions from earlier.
I see. I see. Anyway, yes, thank you so much for joining the stream. I've waited the whole week. So I'm excited to play some Land of Meme. It's going to be awesome.
I'm always excited to play some Land of Meme.
We're in a perilous situation. No, I mean we are in the lair of shadows.
I think it's overrated.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this. I mean, you kind of, I wouldn't say it was easy, but you circumvented a lot of things. But then I'm thinking, like, you're still gonna have to go back out somehow.
Yeah.
We
Lots of
circumvented a
gun-toting
lot of
hedgehogs.
things, but I'm pretty sure we're almost dead, every one of us. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the rest of this looks like.
I have 11 out of 17 courage. Ben, are we continuing to use the same quest points from last time, or are they restarting?
I think they're restarting.
Oh, the benevolence! The benevolence has returned, folks.
Yeah,
I was
we got
about to
a
command it.
meaty session, and you know the
Yeah.
the one before that was just like, you know,
Lukewarm.
an hour.
Tepid.
The game doesn't really function as well when you just play for an hour. You gotta do at least an hour and a half, at least 2 hours. Get a real meaty session. Okay, some people play for like 3, 4, 5 hours. Okay, that's
Some people haven't stopped playing since the book arrived.
It's true.
it's true.
That is true.
There's
All of it, yeah.
the world record being set right now. They're on
The amount of
hour
Land of Meme.
460.
One of the books is a cursed artifact that you can't stop playing.
We don't know which one it is.
It'll be stuck in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know when you unpack that one.
They can't let us know because they're playing.
Yeah, they're looking at their phone, but it's just the battery's going low, and
Yeah.
they're still
Yeah.
still after that ancient horde.
I need an ancient horde in our future.
Yeah.
Ben.
Speaking of which, we should probably find some ancient hordes so that we can equip ourselves, because I'm unarmed at the moment in a deadly place.
I could give
Is
you
this
my
a
Fortune
Sonic,
Albert, I guess.
Sonic joke, like the shadow.
The Shadow of the Hedgehog, yes.
Okay.
Shadow of the Hedgehog.
That's the name of this next quest. Is episode 31, Shadow of the Hedgehog.
Shadows of the Hedgehog.
This is the quest where we introduce guns. It's really cool.
We also will meet the smuggler Dash Rendar in Shadows of the Hedgehog.
Yes.
We gotta get out of here, guys.
Dashers.
We just straight up just is Dash Rendar. We gotta get out of here. We gotta find Han Solo. Come on.
Han.
Just open up a door. There's a Wampa.
Wow.
Wampas in the land of Eamstream.
What's the land of Eam equivalent of a Wampa?
A Yampa.
Yeah. Wow.
Fully loaded.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
No hesitation.
That's a deep cut.
Yampa.
That's a deep cut from a thing.
The Yampas are coming.
The Yampas are coming. Yeah, it's an actual thing.
Yampa's on parade. My favorite song.
All right, well let's get started here. Do we really have to read what happened? I guess we do.
It's up to you. I'll be very quick. We entered Layer of Shadows. Now it's episode 30, Descent into Mudness. We montage as we strap straps to ourselves to prepare for Layer of Shadows. That was a good part. I harvest Abyssium and make Midoriya irritated. It alerts the shadows to our presence. Buddy is sent out to basically die. He sweeps the mines from our field. Finds some bioluminescent mushrooms in a mug. Some shadows whisper, "Help me!" Everything is echoing in the chambers around us.
It isn't spooky at all.
It's not spooky at all. Buddy is able to cover the mushroom mug and release the shadow creature from its light bounds or bonds. It comes with us for a bit. I scout out, alert some more shadows to our presence. There's a combat. I'm able to banish them all with the help of Xeros' Thunderhoof and my own trap, which lights everything up. We realize we need light sources in the dungeon. There's a threadbare rope bridge that stretches across a chasm in front of us. I'm able to kind of tinker some rope to it, but I drop my trusty harmonica into a pit and never hits bottom. Finally, the most important thing that happened to us was we enter a chamber with hot, muggy air, swirled dust emanating from some unknown source. It's a mirror in the middle of the room. It does not reflect us, but instead displays a murky world with desolation and a red sun. Not two red suns, just one red sun. As Xeros taps his sword on it, we all are just end up inside the mirrors. And there's Sarpathy coming on the end at the other side. We fail all of our vitality checks. We are in a whole new sandbox. Midoriya pulls the heart of the underworld out with the intention of using it on the Sarpathy Hierophant. And
it works.
Essentially, it works. Yeah. We trudge across the desert. I'm really just trying to sum it all up. There's a Sargog at the end of the road, and it is curled up around a door built out into the sand. I try to fire it and fail. It riles up its coils and loosens the door below it a bit. The Hierophant orders it to move, but the Sargog says he does not move for inferior beings. And we're able to book it and slip through the coils, but unfortunately, Midoriya is also able to get through. So Buddy throws some fake blood at the door to open it up, and we fall into a large gray chamber with a musty smell with long dead skeletons lining catacombs that stretches as far as the eye can see. It's harder to sum up than to just read what I wrote.
It's all good.
But we got through. We got there in the end.
You know it, buddy.
That's it.
You know it, bro. I'll seen him.
That's it.
All right. You
Ben's like, I don't remember any of this.
darkness washes over this gray chamber with a musty smell.
Charlie Murphy has arrived.
Wow.
There's a stillness, a soundlessness to this place, and it feels it's claustrophobic, unnerving. Make a metal check.
I was already going to type my metal check in because I knew it was coming. Ooh, Mufasa. I use a quest point to make that a 6.
Sorry.
Okay, who did not get a 6? at least.
I'm also using a quest point to make that a 6.
Nice.
I got a 7. Yeah.
All right, you stave off your fear, and you see there's skeletons. They must be ancient, lining the walls like in coffins, catacombs. This is a catacomb. They have these unlit candles sticking out of their eyes.
We should probably light these.
Well, what direction does the wick go? Are they candles that like curve up at a right angle, or are they just coming?
It's a good question.
They're laying flat and
I got it.
Candles.
Okay.
In like little cubbies on the wall.
I assume these are more like sarcophagi for some reason.
Sarcophagus is
There are a bunch
actually
of
how you
sarcophagi
pluralize that.
in here. Sarcophagi.
Just Buddy thinks we should light them up. Light them up, boys!
I don't. I was kidding.
Oh, okay. I put my torch away.
If it seems like this is a secure room, as like unsettling as it is to be in here, this might be a good opportunity to like take a nap.
True. They'll be watching over us, yes. I have a feeling Midoriya is going to have something to say about that, though.
As he lights the candles.
Yeah. Arise, my army. Do my bidding. I'm the Lord of the Underworld.
we already rested.
What about second rests?
What about second breakfast?
Yeah,
We've
11.
had one yet.
How many days are left?
It's probably 9.
8.
I have 10 out of 14 in episode 29. I don't have any notation in episode 30.
I'm gonna
so
say
assuming.
8.
Okay, all right. Let's start it out with.
has spoken.
I think it's reasonable after we trudge through the dungeons and everything.
Yes.
I say, Midori, you've got like a week left, man. Yeah, how long were we in the desert dimension? It was probably like
200
call
years.
it a day.
It's Narnia rules, so technically 2 minutes.
2 minutes. But we all aged 10 years.
Yeah.
It was the better part of 2 days that I think the last session took.
Felt like it took 2 days.
You guys hear a faint tinking sound.
Poor little tink tink.
From what direction?
Deeper into the
Deeper.
Does it sound like a mining pick?
Was it the darkness that we had to roll metal checks against because it was so dark in here and scary?
Just the creepiness, I think.
Yeah, the whole package. Just the.
I wonder if we
skeleton,
should light the candles, guys.
Fight the darkness.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna light some of the candles.
Do they
Back it up.
do they look like they've been lit before? Is the wax like partially melted?
That's a good.
The new candles, Ben?
Yeah, they look like they have been lit in the past.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not decorative. That's what I was checking.
Yeah.
They're just high quality plastic replicas. It looks like the wax is melted, but just how they're
these aren't even
manufactured.
real. I was totally fooled.
So you're lighting them?
There's a switch in the bottom. There's
Yeah,
a bulb.
I'm gonna light some to shine some light on the situation. Get a
I
better
like the way Ben asked it. Like he's
You
surprised
are?
we're that dumb. Yeah.
That's a classic GM, just to put fear in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Right. Doing this? Are you serious?
Yeah.
The
A roll
candles,
attack.
they're not a ton of them, but they illuminate this whole place. And you see down deeper into the catacombs, there are 3 doors at the end.
We should split up.
Agreed.
I kid. Never split the party. Dungeoneer Adventures. Okay, interesting. Does one of the doors have the tinking behind it?
You go check.
One of the doors has a car behind it.
Ooh, the other one a goat.
And a brand new washing
Monty
machine.
Hall.
Yeah,
the most
you
fabulous object in the world.
You can get closer, and you see that it seems like it's coming from the second door, and the third door has it's shut with huge metal chains.
So not that one, guys.
And the first door?
Looks like the second door.
Where?
I have no sense of which way to go. What do you think, Chili?
We look to Midoriya, because he's clearly done this before.
He takes out his bolt cutters and he cuts the chains on the other door.
Clearly we must go this way.
I've never gotten this far.
You got cursed before this?
It's a labyrinth.
You're a labyrinth.
I don't understand.
Come to seek the master of this domain.
For what purpose?
And curse me.
Let's say you found me. I refuse to uncurse you. And then I shoot him away. Hiss, shoot.
I don't understand you. What do you think? Which door?
I mean, I'm going with the big locked chains on it. It's totally the wrong idea, and I want to do it.
Maybe
I
it's the
think
right
we
idea.
should,
Maybe it's all a trick.
Follow the sound.
Oh, yeah. I can get behind following the sound.
Okay.
Ben, I search for traps.
In your search, you were smashed by a giant pillar.
I only take half damage because of booby trap.
There are no traps. There are no traps. Actually, the second door is open. It opens. It's not locked. And
Hello.
there is another chamber, but then there's like a hole in the chamber wall and a freshly dug out tunnel. And the tinking noise is getting louder.
I'm with Paul C. If it's locked, there must be something important and or valuable in there. Yes.
I slowly back out of this room, close the door, and start rattling the chains of the locked door because clearly treasure is there.
Yeah.
It's got to be right.
Need an ancient hoard in our lives.
Yeah. The chains are, the door is also locked because of the chains. But when you start rattling, make a perception check. Someone, one of you.
Nice.
All right, you hear a clattering coming from the second room.
The tinking room?
Oh,
wait. Yeah.
Yeah. You're a little muffled, dude.
We alerted whatever was
Nice.
taking.
Should we shut the door? Like, I think we may have alerted the tunnel dwellers.
What are you gonna do?
I start to pick the lock on the door. I start to pick the lock on the chains. I tinker.
I'll close the second door.
Do you have lock picks?
Yes. No. Maybe. Hold on.
Yes, no.
Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now.
Wow, God.
I really feel like the delving tool should include lockpicks in the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. Have you considered that? Ben, can I make a?
All right, let's whip up an errata because George
right now.
Lock picks.
Right now. Ben, can I?
The segment of the
whip
stream
up?
where we attack our beloved Georgie.
Which I accept. Come at me. Except I have 40 life. Can I whip up Abyssium lockpicks?
In like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I have a walking forge with me. Hello.
What if we just start like picking at the door? Like, do you have a pick?
I literally have a pick. I'm using
Maybe
that as
we
the
could
lock pick.
pry the
It's a
chains,
giant
yeah.
lock, and
We
I
could pry the
shove a
chains
mining
off
pick.
the door.
I just smash the chains with my sword.
Ooh!
No,
All right.
that's right.
Zero
We
spines
just
up as I'm
immediately attack the
futzing
door.
about.
Um,
What kind of lock is it? A combo lock?
Yeah.
All right, because I can tinker a combo lock.
He's convinced of this.
You just got to try
I'm
every
just saying
combination.
you can. You're just
Yeah.
gonna have disadvantage.
Go for it, man. I believe.
Oh, I can tinker, and I'll have
Double 12s.
disadvantage. Let's see if I can roll a second 12. I mean, that was even better. So the first one's an 11.
Oh my god.
The second one's a 12. I jam my
It'll be
pinky in the
11.
lock. Yeah, it'll be 11. I could use a quest point if that gives us some kind of bonus.
I don't know. Will it?
I use it to make Ben do something.
I force him to be creative.
Yeah.
I will say that when you do it, the chains just like slough off. You don't have to like pull them
That's
off.
kind. That's kind.
As this is happening, a group of skeletons with pickaxes start coming towards you
Out of the second door.
out of the second door.
Okay.
Let's rush into the previously chained door and slam it shut and hold it.
The brand new car sits behind door number 1, unused.
All right, everyone. Just
cry
have
out,
everyone
"Hodor,"
make
over and over
athletics
again.
checks as you guys are running,
Oh no.
or
Can I-
nimbleness, whatever you
Can I
want.
relock the door behind us?
Well,
Too heavy. Ooh.
not only do I cry out, "Come on, this way, everyone!" I trip over myself and stumble in front of the door as it slams shut. I have no
Ben,
bonuses.
We're unable to pull the door shut in time. Is that kind of the intimation?
But you pull it shut, but it smashes me in the center.
Yeah,
I'm on
like
the ground.
James is. They're like grabbing at James and attacking him.
Like a good friend, I nod and I knock him out before he gets pulled into the abyss.
At least he'll be unconscious for when they tear him apart.
Yep. Shucks.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Walking
Yeah.
Dead situation here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coral.
Wow.
Coral.
Oh god.
It's
I
funny.
think what I'll do is I will Pokeball OKB, aka Chili's gumdrops, into the skeletons.
Oh, you
James.
know they're whistling while they work. Eerie undead whistling.
What, did Ben just
The last
critically
thing I
kill
hear.
someone?
Me.
But he's critically hit.
Yeah.
I block some.
What's your defense, actually?
My defense is -1.
Okay, you're not critically hit.
Is
Either
there a
way,
penalty
I'm
for
a
him being
block.
prone on the floor?
It's +7.
Why did I just close this?
Because you like opening it so much. You want
Opened
it
to the skeleton page.
Can you open
and
it
then
on
closed it
camera,
again.
please? Ooh, look at that. Look at that book.
Was skeleton. Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Red skeleton.
Red, yeah, beat me to
Right.
it.
That is 5 dread to you.
Okay, I take 4.
Shucks, howdy.
One of them is just gonna try to grab
wait.
you.
I take 2 damage.
No, that wasn't it.
Ooh, that's a good roll, Ben.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're grabbed.
Wow!
We'll treat this as being entangled. And what
Ben, I never made.
what are
that
you guys
check.
gonna do?
I never made an athletics check. I'm sorry. Let me make that right now. Or nimbleness.
Oh wow.
I know.
This could change everything.
Oh, it was almost a 1. It was almost a 1.
Mm.
All right. So Ben, James is grabbed.
Yeah, he's just been attacked, and then one of the skeletons.
Yeah,
Dross is going to jump into the fray.
Yes.
He's just gonna body these guys and hope that they turn into a pile of bones.
Yeah. And Jazeros closes the door behind him. All we hear is
You need to use your. Let's go into a conflict officially. So,
All right, this feels like a good Thunder Hooves situation. Possibly,
baby.
there's a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah.
James, you can try to
Thunder.
escape the grasp.
I'm scared beyond rational thought, and I roll at disadvantage. I do escape.
nice.
Are you sure?
Now Ben had to open the book
think
again.
So. I think so.
See
I
if you
rolled a
escape.
9.
Niner. Yeah.
Rolling another. I'm opening another book.
Oh.
I'm swimming in books over here. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, baby.
I've got my physical core right here, and it feels really good.
I got to do the unboxing still.
That's right. It was requested by the Discord.
Much
The George
requested.
Higgins unboxing.
All right. You do escape, or like you just get out of their clutches.
Ben, how many are there? So we can know how many Zeros Thunderhoofs. Hooves.
Is it still a good idea for me to do that if
Yeah.
I just watched Buddy escape?
There are 6.
Feels like if Buddy escaped, maybe we can just grab him by the scruff and pull him through the door.
Probably a good idea, considering
Yeah.
these skeletons about to do an unboxing on Buddy's armor.
This is so good. I love it.
Out to do an unboxing on Buddy's flesh.
Yes, also true. What's in the box? What's in the box?
I will rebox them with the mundane item boxing gloves that I rolled
Yeah. Oh,
at the
gosh.
beginning of this quest.
I
I have no weapons. I just have
Oh
a
god,
suit of
you
armor. with
can't use
boxing
my
gloves.
halberd because you weigh too much.
Yeah, I can't use it. But I can
Right.
use the boxing gloves.
Because Buddy personally weighs too much.
Yeah, you
Zeros, do you want to grab them?
Yeah.
Yoink.
I would say make a might or a yeah, just go with might.
All right. My might's pretty good. Not that good, but I'll bump it. I'll use another quest point to turn that into a 6.
All right, success with twist. You pull.
What's up, YouTube?
Buddy.
It's your boy Skill number 4.
The twist is I kill Buddy. I pull him too hard.
Yeah, you
Yeah, pull him in half. Yeah.
pull him from his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. wait. You just futilely attempt to like dash back on.
Popped up like a cork. Reroll the character.
We could do the classic James. You leave behind an item.
Oh, that
Ben
yeah.
knows
I'll
that
do it.
hurts me most of all.
Leave behind something heavy so that you're not over encumbered anymore.
Only
and I can
have
chuck
things
you my
really
halberd.
valuable to me right now. I'm like, it's like the plate.
I forgot to roll for Midoriya.
What is? He's just walking ahead. You know,
The
he's not even
soul
helping.
is mine.
He was probably pushed through the door the first. Yeah.
I dropped the chalice.
What is the chalice?
It was a cup.
I rolled it
Just a
today.
relic. It was a relic.
It's a relic. I dropped the Holy Grail. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna say, is this an Indiana Jones situation?
Yeah.
It's gone. Found it. It's gone.
No, truly, is it something we need to retrieve?
No, it's just a mundane chalice.
Okay, cool.
Thank God. It's
Now that
it's
it's out of your hands, though, it's a relic.
Wow.
Yeah, Ben, if it's true, I'm gonna get it back. You know, I'm gonna get it back. That's the one way to get me to stay outside the door.
You have no idea.
You have no idea.
You got no idea, boy. Come on.
Ain't nobody have any idea.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. All right. Chili, do you want to try to close the door?
Yes.
Did you say you have to roll for Midoriya?
Yeah, that's true. You do have to roll for
Well,
Midoriya.
I brought that up, but George didn't seem to care. So I was like, all right.
I was, Peter cares. Why doesn't matter if Peter cares?
I care.
Yeah.
I care because I feel like it might be a bad idea to leave a future lich around walking
He
skeletons.
totally went through.
I imagine he pushed through already. Yeah.
Oh, it's trouble, boys.
Oh, my
Forgot that.
darling.
We're not showing the rolls and stuff.
Oh, we aren't? Oh, because we're not
I
sharing.
didn't even.
We don't love to see
I,
our faces.
I don't think Midoriya has ever rolled badly this entire time.
He is not. He is not.
No.
And there should be a supercut of Midoriya rolls, and they're all like 10 plus.
Ben, are these
It's true.
good as skeletons critters?
No.
Just make sure.
They're creatures.
They're creepy and they're crawly.
So I think the only thing standing in the way would be the door shutting, and Chili are the only one with an action.
Okay. I use an action to shut the door. Hopefully. Now, is it an opposed strength check or like?
No,
Yeah.
just make a strength check, which is might.
I
say,
don't understand
you
what
do that.
strength is. Oh, exactly.
You guys are you're left alone on the other side of the door.
Hey, where's Skylar? Those guys left. Never mind.
Wow.
It's like dark, but then suddenly everything changes, and it's almost like you're in the same sort of desert-like area, a little less awful in terms of the climate, but you're in an arid canyon, and there's a trickling rill that cuts through this red clay-packed terrain. And then you realize it's getting dark again. The sun is rising and falling unnaturally quickly in just 1 minute.
Oh my god.
All right, so this is a pitch black situation. I'll play Vin Diesel. I get bioluminescent mushrooms. I jam them into a series of tubes, and we run.
Because it's all about family.
Yeah, it's all about family. Ben, so
We've
the sun
got
is rising.
so,
Yeah.
so we've
Go
got a guy who is going to turn into a lich in
Yeah.
five days, and we're in a room.
Whoa.
that appears to-
This is
true.
This is the most dangerous it's ever been. Guys, we got to get out of here.
Chili
This
still
is
doesn't
the end
get-
of us.
You've
Chili doesn't have
got
a sense of
7
danger.
minutes.
Oh my gosh.
7 minutes? Oh my god.
That's not how this works. This is how this works. I look to
my
Midoriya and I say I'm sorry, and I eliminate him.
He compels you not to, and you fall to your knees. Kiss his ring.
I'm gonna
Hold
try
on,
to
hold on,
I'm
metal
gonna-
check. Oh, I resist. None of this actually happens. I wasted a 12.
And another minute. 6
And
minutes. No.
Wow!
Whoa,
Big
boy
All right.
rules.
You've described the
Um,
canyon. And please, James, go ahead.
I was gonna I don't even know what to do. I'm panicked.
Can you carry a cutlass, James?
If it's one inventory space, yeah.
It's too, but you lost a chalice.
Ford
It was
Cutlass.
0.
It was a cutlass Sierra.
I can drive a Ford Cutlass directly into Midoriya.
I take it.
All
Okay,
right.
so
Let me explain what
Yeah,
you
please.
see in the next round of daylight. There's a rocky outcrop on the far side of this canyon, and you see a thunderhorn herd. Thunderhorns are these giant horned ungulates.
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 love you, Ben.
Raymond. Ungulates.
I'm an ungulate.
I'm an ungulate. I've seen them.
They're lapping at the water.
Laughing or lapping? Laughing?
Lapping. They look like this.
Aww.
Sorry.
Thunderhorns. What do we know about thunderhorns? I'm gonna roll wilderness and try to harken back to reading a Ranger Rick when I was 12.
You're Rick. Oh my gosh.
A 10.
They're muscle-bound critters with a single massive horn.
You just said the magic word.
Critter.
Yep.
Sometimes they're mistaken for unicorns by, naive travelers.
Look at all those unicorns, guys.
They live in herds
They're
across
not
the
unicorns.
Mucklands, and they're known for their great stampedes, which can decimate villages and
We have to hit
caravans.
the Lich with a stampede, guys. It's the only way.
My pitch
Mhm.
is theoretically, in the past minute, an entire day has passed. So if we go back through the door that we just came in through, those skeletons aren't going to be there anymore.
Interesting. That's very clever. I believe you. And I follow anything that Zero says.
Yeah, if that's I would back that play. This
Yeah.
is going to be, like you said, very dangerous as the minutes pass. I didn't realize this.
Okay.
How many days have passed since we've been in here? 1?
Well, 2 by the next time you guys decide to do something.
So it started at 8, and then it'll be 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what are you guys doing? Like, I need an answer
Going back through the door.
just to save time.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Make a perception check. One of you.
I do not succeed. Oh, wait.
Yes.
I get a 6.
Buddy combing the desert. We ain't
I get a
found
6.
stuff.
Yeah. I do get a 6.
All right. As you guys head back into the door, buddy, you look out and you see something in the shadows near the Thunderhorns, but you weren't able to really see what it was. But there's something else out there.
Something else out there, guys, amongst the Thunderhorns. I couldn't see it, though.
When we swing open the door, what do we see, Ben? Are the skeletons still just waiting there because they don't nothing else to do, or have they gone and dug more of a tunnel?
Yeah, they're not there.
Door number 1.
Dorma number 1.
Is locked. You'd have to unlock it.
I have nothing to do that.
I really need to make lockpicks.
Do you want to take the time to try to make lockpicks?
Personally, I do because I get XP. I don't think Midoriya would be happy with this, though.
Well, Midoriya is equally freaked out by the next room, so he's happy to brainstorm here.
Okay, well,
is a door made out of
And
wood?
how to get through that area quickly.
Okay.
How to get through the time jump area quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, at a dead sprint, how long do you think it would take for us to cross the canyon? Now we can rest.
If you were successful,
Yeah, unimpeded. Yeah, probably 4 minutes.
I don't,
Let's roll it.
no, I think it would be faster if you were successful in sprinting across. Let's say 2 minutes,
Because we could.
unimpeded.
I
But
could probably.
there's something in there with there's something in there with the Thunderhorns that we saw the shadow. I don't know what it is though.
No, I agree. I mean, I can maybe wrangle the Thunderhorn. What if I went in when you guys waited out here and I tried to critter tongue the Thunderhorns?
So we could ride them or something?
Sure, maybe.
Well, I mean, the time passes the same. It's just we'd have to wait out in this room for days
You're
while
right. You're right. That's fair.
You were in there for minutes.
This is an interstellar
That's
situation.
true. Do we want to risk it?
But at least you'd have days to kill Midoriya.
If we survive the onslaught of the first Lich actions.
Yeah. because I can either go in there and try to tame critters, or I can stay out here and try to make a lockpick. Because I don't think I'm going to roll well enough with disadvantage.
Is it the door number 1 just a door that I could bust down?
Yeah,
I was about to
can
say,
you
what if we
cool
all
that?
just like, shoulder check it together?
Well, yeah, you could try that.
It would make a lot of noise. Is that tinking still happening?
I was gonna say, but then I was like, why am I telling you that?
Can I lock the second door?
It's not. No, there's no mechanism. But
Does it open in or out?
it's the lock or whatever is no longer there.
Ben, I will do this. While they're working on the first door, I will set a booby trap, a pitfall trap outside the second door.
Okay.
To collect skeletons.
And how deep is this going to be?
Deep enough? I don't know, because I can set a snare or booby trap without the requisite materials with a tinker check. How should we? Or are you thinking that should be like more of a mechanical thing instead? Like in a pitfall trap would take too much time.
I mean, I would let that pass for like one thing being trapped, but
right. No,
group.
I want the entire group.
I feel like you'd have to really dig.
I would. And that would cause more noise.
That's the buddy sweaty digging for hours.
Just time it with every tick strike in there. We strike our own. Shucks. Can I send my dungeon crew through? Is it a lock in the door mechanism itself, or is it locked with like a padlock?
It's the door itself.
So a keyhole I could send my dungeon crew through.
Just to report,
to maybe unlock from the other side.
George, while you try to unlock it, I'm going to use repair to see if I can't repair the lock to lock the other door.
Okay.
Because I have repair.
I'm going to give disadvantage on this.
Which part?
Both. Dungeoneer crew.
Okay.
It's and only one of them can fit.
I have to send Bagash through then, because he's
clearly
most intellectual. Yeah.
Clearly Bagash is the one to choose.
Yeah. All right. I kiss him on the forehead and I say, all right, you can do this.
I believe.
Oh no. You see his little like goo butt wiggling in the lock. It just jiggles a lot and he doesn't get anywhere.
Would you roll?
With disadvantage, it's a 2 + 1. It's a 3 inspire check.
Success with a twist. He could see out of the hole, and there's something shiny inside.
Ooh. Am I right? I'm going to roll to repair the other door, Ben.
Yeah. Is there anything more descriptive than that? No.
No. But he's, as a gelatinous goo, he knows his treasure. There's treasure.
Oh, nice.
What were you doing, James?
I was trying to repair the other door.
Using what?
My repair proficiency.
Do you have materials to expend?
That is a really good question. No, I don't. Nor do I have tools. So I just futz with it for an hour. I keep forgetting I only have like 2 things in my inventory.
Does George or Zeros have them for you?
Have what now? I'm sorry.
Materials, tools, anything?
Tools and materials?
I have my delving tools. I have A canteen, a crowbar, a lantern.
Do you have materials?
I was given a pair of boots
No,
and
I'm out.
a set of sails.
There you go. we can break down the boots. We can break down the boots for something, right?
I use
Turn
the
them into materials.
shoelaces in the boots to tie up the lock, but it's not going to hold long.
It's a
Midoriya
double
is
knot.
frustrated and says, "We're wasting time on this door. We should be thinking about how to progress into the next room."
Policy has a good idea, actually.
He does have a good idea.
Well, what if actually that's not a bad idea. What if the skeletons come running out, get wrapped up in the sail, and then we go past them into the second door?
Yeah.
Ben, the second door was a closed room where they had busted a tunnel through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Can I-
complete tunnel because they
Yeah,
were
can I-
still plinking. So we can go down
Yeah.
a tunnel, but it's going to be a dead end, right?
All right. Can I send Fang down to investigate while we're doing other stuff here?
God, the treasure. I was
Sure.
like, there's like off chance that we have some way to cure a curse in there.
You never know. Land of Eve, you never know.
I know.
All right. Well, I'll send Fang down while you guys maybe think other stuff.
I don't have an ability that can help us with the door other than being creative. Like, Zeros, if you want to help, we could maybe try to force the door open. Like, check it with our shoulders over and over again.
Yeah. Yep. Now you're speaking Zeros's language.
Heck yeah.
And then maybe put the sail. We could put the sail on the ground for the skeletons, then pull it out from under them. Am I right?
It's becoming very Scooby Doo.
Ben, Fang has advantage on sneaking and scouting. So I rolled a wilderness check with advantage for her, and that's a 13.
All right. She snoops around. She comes back to you eventually. What are you guys doing in the meantime? The other guys?
I'm going to try
Or you
to.
just wanna wait?
I'm not going to
Just
wait. I'm going to
wait.
try to force the door open with Zeros.
Doing what?
I'm going to shoulder check it in my plate mail.
Heave! Oh! Heave!
Uh,
The door is marked pull.
well, scouting might be pointless then, right?
It's true. I mean, she comes back and tells me, "Hey, a bunch of skeletons ran past me." I mean, it's up to you guys.
All right,
I support
well,
you guys,
I'll
but
just-
It feels
I'll
like
just
the
do the
scouting is
scouting
going to be pretty
first.
quick. So yeah, I would recommend.
Yeah, we could
wait
just
until-
wait. Yeah, wait.
We're warming up in the meantime.
We're warming up. Yeah, we're limbering up.
Chalk powder on our hands.
yes.
Touching
So-
toes.
Yeah.
Fang relays to you, Chili, that
Uh-huh.
there are about 36 skeletons.
I'm sorry, 36? She can count correctly, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
She's great.
She
at
says. She says.
I
she
love it.
actually says like 40 is what
Yeah.
she says.
Yeah.
Not quite. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be over under like 40.
She speaks like a valley girl. There's like 40 skeletons.
They're
in there.
mining, and they're pulling mummies from stacked tombs in the wall.
What?
This is like the worst scenario ever.
Yeah, that's a horrible. Did she see a way out by any chance?
surrounded by an army of skeletons to serve.
Or it was just the mummies are getting harvested like corn.
Yeah, it just looks to be another connected chamber.
Okay. Wow, that's horrible. This is a great dungeon. So it comes back to like maybe we have to beat feet through door 3. I mean I'm happy to try to hold that door shut while you guys bust door 1 open for a round or something.
Do we try to bust the door open, see what's up? Maybe there's a way to escape through this way. If not, we run into the Thunderhorn area and escape the skeletons. We have very little time. Or do we just go straight for the Thunderhorn? and forsake this door.
I love treasure.
My only hope is that the treasure can help us, but that's it. Pooch was here, or Riley. Both characters with dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ben,
I would dynamite the heck out of that tunnel.
There's no way to collapse this door, and no. I mean, it's just dynamite.
We could pile up some coffins in front of it.
Oh, not a bad idea. Maybe hold them off for a round.
Yeah. Okay, so we spend a round putting coffins in front of it. We spend a round bashing the door in, and then we beat feet through door 3.
If not the one we bash in.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's the plan. All right. I'll help. Let's move. Let's stack up the coffins in front of that door.
Okay.
All right. Azeros, why don't you make a might check and see? This will be to. You can do it. It'll be like how noisy it is.
All right.
So noisy.
It's a total of 3.
Okay.
3. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Ben's getting a big book, maybe a big book of death. I don't know. Wedge buddy in the crack. Yes.
All right. I will say while this is happening, they're alerted, and so there's only one coffin over there.
Okay.
And so who do you want to? You're gonna have might check with disadvantage to bust down the door. If you want to,
Who's the strongest?
someone wants to help, they can make a check to add +1.
I will go to the coffin and plant myself with my shield to try to hold the door.
Oh, I was gonna booby trap it. You want me to booby trap it instead?
I think you should help him break the door down because I've got all kinds of block. Like I can. I'm like a little tank.
I'm like a +0 might, but I'm certainly happy to help. All right. We look at Midoriya and say, "Do something!" Like as in he should help us too. Like put his shoulder into it.
All right, he'll put a shoulder into it.
Okay, he just leans against the door casually.
He's played by Bronson Pinchot. He's like,
Wow. Oh no. No. I mean that was the assisting role. So I just don't assist.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Ben's going to get another book to kill us with.
Get the giant book of critical failures.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a might check at
1, 2, 1, 2.
disadvantage, right?
Here we go, buddy boy. I believe. Come on.
All right.
I
We already got
believe.
the ones out of the way, so
Yeah.
we did.
Yep.
This got to be a 12. Double 12.
nope, we didn't get all the ones out of the way.
Yeah, we didn't get all the ones out of the way. Yeah.
No. Oh, it's just calamity after calamity.
It's another 3.
This
Another
dungeon
3.
is trying to kill us.
Yeah. And soon
All right.
Midoriya will be trying to kill us.
I didn't roll for Midoriya.
It won't matter.
No.
This would be
Let's-
much
he'll
easier
roll
if I
a
could
12.
just
He'll be the one we need.
Yeah.
kick
Ben
it with
had-
my
we gotta
horse
use up
hooves.
Ben's
Yeah, it
balls.
actually doesn't matter mathematically.
matter.
Okay.
Okay, so the skeletons are coming. You guys pretty much have to leave immediately. Is
We
what's
do.
happening.
We leave. The 36 skeletons running after us with picks.
Buddy should go
Thunderhorns.
first this time.
All right, tell me what exactly you're doing as you run into the next room.
I will sprint ahead and try to yell at the Thunderhorns in Critter Tongue to please kindly move out of the way. Did we remember seeing a place to go to, or was it just a long canyon?
It was a long canyon.
So
Okay, I'll run ahead and
This is
should-
a hunch based on
Yeah.
Buddy seeing a shadow.
yes,
Yeah.
That's all we got. Oh, maybe we run towards the shadow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a structure. That's what we should do.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll be the first person through the door, and I'll just try to parlay with the Thunderhorns so they don't mind us. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about us. We're fine. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually just a sign that 6 more weeks
Yeah.
of winter.
It's Punxsutawney Phil. Punxsutawney.
All right. I'll have you. What was everyone else doing? You're just all running.
Running
inside?
for the shadow.
Okay, let's see. I run through. Oh shucks! I use a quest point. That's a 6.
What are we rolling?
That was
Close.
my parlay with the Thunderhorns as we come through.
How about you also roll athletics to run through?
Okay, here we go.
Uh,
Woo, I'd do it. Thank the gods.
oh, Chili's yelling into the ground as she's just muffled. Or maybe I run through and I then fall. I don't know, Ben. How do you want to resolve it? It's a 3.
Can I use my 14 to pull Chili through?
Nice. I'm so worked up about
Sure.
trying to find the right words for the Thunderhorns. I can't walk.
Midoriya just can't lose.
You just can't.
He's Parker Lewis. This is his real name.
All right. You stumble, Chili, but Zeros grabs you. It does, your communication with the thunder horns is not so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
They're a simple creature. Just speak plainly with them.
Hello.
They
take
seem
Zeros'
slightly amenable to you, but as you guys get closer to them, the shadows in the rocks leap out.
Is this a well lit, or it's like day and night, day and night, day and night, right? So, are they only going to be able to attack us during the day or the night, and then when it becomes day again, they just dissipate? Because we've seen these guys don't like light.
They're Kugras.
Oh,
Oh
yes! No. Fang is going to be their Lord and Master. Can Fang parlay with them?
Maybe we could get to that step.
Yeah.
What's happening is this is spooking the Thunderhorns. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So you sort of have their ears, but they're ready to stampede. How do you want to approach this with Fang?
Fang and I split up. Fang attempts to pacify the Kugras as the rest of us move past the Thunderhorns. It's just a narrow canyon, right? So they're going to stampede either towards us. Where are the Kugras in relation to the Thunderhorns? They're between us and the Thunderhorns.
They're like attacking from the rocks above. Basically, they're flanking.
Because if we get past the Thunderhorns are going to stampede our backs instead.
And they're also like not opposed to attacking you. You know what I mean?
Right. No, they're equal opportunity.
So right now the Thunderhorns are getting ready for a stampede. They're trying to not hurt you. They're sort of passing through you. It's getting really chaotic. You have Fang going, and make a wilderness check for Fang to see how that goes.
She's never interacted with her own kind, so I don't think this is going to go well. But it does. She's instinctively knows what to do. She goes up and pacifies them, attempting to become their alpha.
Yeah, I think she's like hissing and like corralling them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have you.
I'll use a quest point and make that a 12. Does that make it any better?
Give me some ideas here. Make it better.
Maybe, I mean, better in the sense that she pushes them completely back up the hill and opens a path for us to get around.
Okay. I'm still gonna have you guys make nimbleness checks to get through these thunderhorns.
Yeah, maybe it'll just give people like a +1 to nimbleness or something. Or I guess if you were gonna heavily penalize us, then it doesn't do that. But I will use the quest point. Do we need to make nimbleness checks?
Yes.
We're also banking on there being something on the other side of this canyon.
Yeah.
Currently. There's no evidence to suggest that there is so far.
It's true. Oh, gosh. It's a 3. I mean, I think that I'm just spending so much time trying to like get the Cougars to go back. Maybe I'm left. I will lag behind. There will be a lich eventually.
It's inevitable.
Rolled a 7 straight up.
Nice.
All right,
Buddy's roll.
here's Midoriya. He's really good at everything.
Yeah, Midoriya can't fail.
I'm starting to think this guy might be the right king, actually.
Buddy, you roll
To run.
to navigate this
The nimbleness, please.
thunderhorn herd.
Sorry, hold on.
Nimble.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank God.
Nicely job.
Okay. Chili's lagging behind, getting lost in the herd.
Yeah.
Everyone else is able to get through fairly quickly, but
I became Lord of the Cougars.
I'm gonna have you suffer some dread, George.
I accept.
Take 3 dread,
I accept. I am at 8 out of 17.
and so it said it would take 2 minutes unimpeded to get across. I would say that added at least 1 or 2 minutes.
I mean, maybe 1 minute for them, and then 2 minutes for me, and I would just they would have to either go on without me. You know what I mean? Like if I'm held up, they can either stay here.
Day.
Exactly, right? Like, or they can push on, and then we split the party, which would probably be what Midoriya would say, like, forget her. And then they would push through the door to where it's not time passing like crazy.
500 years later.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what's on the other side of the door.
But even Ben doesn't know. It's that kind of dungeon. It's that kind of labyrinth.
When you guys get to the other side, wind whips violently over a mountaintop as the sun sets.
Sorry.
Cold and darkness swallow the peak. There are no stars, no moon, just shadow stretching farther over a vista of Eam till all is dark.
Oh my god.
Do you just want to stand there for a day?
I guess we go to the peak. We have to stop the clock somehow.
You're at the peak.
Or the peak.
Okay. Interesting, because George isn't here for a day, but there is an immediate encounter.
I kind of really love that. Like it's
Is it the Yeti from Monsters Inc?
Wow.
No. From what little light there is from like the setting sun in the distance, you see a giant shadow, a menacing shape, the silhouette of what could only be a dragon, rise up to meet you.
Chili comes out to find corpses.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Hello.
Oh my god, it's the same one you made a deal with, isn't it? Come to collect.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
you don't happen to know
another deal.
Valrag, do you?
My cousin. I love that guy.
You can't see its face. It's just like this big shape, and it gathers up its breath. It seems to not want to discuss anything with you.
It's just the death. The end and the death of the party.
Midoriya says, he beseeches the dragon. Says, please, I was cursed in your domain. Please lift the curse.
The dragon cursed him, or he means in the lair of shadows?
The layer of shadows.
Okay, sorry.
It gives no answer, and then he pulls out the heart of the underworld and says, I will it. Uncurse me, dragon.
Boy, this is an important check.
Yeah, this is what Midoriya has been. Yeah,
But Buddy and I take a couple
Chomp.
of steps to
Hilarious.
the side.
yeah. Sarah's just like
we
"Oh,
comically take steps to the side,
yeah, whistling.
backing towards the door.
Someone make a lore check. How about Zeros?
It should be Zeros.
What Sarah's gonna make true right now?
I don't know. That's a 12.
Wow.
All right. You're getting the sense that this is like, it's not a real dragon. This is like
Like a Wizard
some
of Oz
magical
situation.
facsimile.
Hmm.
Maybe the shadow of something that used to exist. And you're feeling like this great dread of evil magic at work.
Evil magic.
And you're recalling, some ancient stories about dragons who ruled the Underlands long, long, long ago, and the king was named Decima Naltholgus.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was exciting.
Safe
inside this wilderness area.
Do I get the impression that this thing is still dangerous then, or is it just an illusion?
It is dangerous. You're getting the impression that it's dangerous, but it's like, it's not like dealing with a regular dragon. Like, it's not going to want to make business deals with you or anything. It's perhaps more dangerous.
This is the core essence.
What was the guy's name? Decima Nalthugus?
Nalthulga.
Naltholgus.
Nalthugus.
Yeah, so close.
Can I use VIP on it?
It's like funny because like we encounter this really serious situation, and then like we get this like knucklehead saying, "Hey, use VIP on it." I mean, I love that you're doing it. I just like I think it's like a really funny juxtaposition of like Muppets versus like
we need to resolve
The
what's
roll?
his face, Midoriya.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to get resolved.
yes, our lives are about to get easier.
Or more complicated.
Or worse.
Also true.
Unknown.
That's also true.
Dragon Thrall would be good for him to have in his back pocket, probably.
Oh my gosh.
If he rolls poorly, this will be the first time he has ever rolled poorly
Every moment has led up to this.
Well, he's gonna have disadvantage, and so will you, James, if you want to use VIP.
I feel like
let's see.
I think we should just call out for Decima and see if we can get an audience with that guy, presuming that he's still around.
Intimidate check. I think I used a +2. Intimidate.
I do.
Let's roll it to see if it's true or not. If you fail, it's only +1. If you feel it's -2.
No, I think I gave him +2.
But Paul, I'm likely
this
to
will
hold on
be
to something until
disadvantaged.
we die.
Here we go. Ooh,
Oh boy.
that's a 6.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not the worst you could certainly roll.
That's a success with a twist.
Yeah, curse is gone. Then I'll leech you.
The curse is gone by being immediately resolved, and he becomes a lich.
Oh.
Wow, the monkey paws, finger curls down.
Yeah, I'm struggling to. I don't think it should be that bad because it's a success. But if he is uncursed, perhaps the cost is that this creature takes the heart of the underworld.
Sounds right.
Oh, okay.
Seems like it's an exchange. Yeah.
And it's not something that Midoriya willingly gives up. It's just like, it's like this shadow like scoops it up. And now it's like the heart of the underworld is the heart of this shadow dragon.
What?
So now you've created a mega villain.
Oh boy.
More aspirations and ambition than it ever had.
Out of the frying pan, eh?
Yeah.
It finally says, "Let me rule you."
It sounds exactly like David Bowie when he does it too.
It does say for you to swear your fealty to it.
Good thing Chili's not there.
How do you react to this?
Hold on. I say once every session gain audience with someone important or gain access to closed off places.
Later.
I say swearing fealty can only traditionally be done in the throne room of the mighty domain of the Underking. It cannot be done here. Tradition demands it, and use VIP.
All right, roll with disadvantage.
Please God. Ooh, that'll do it.
Is this a better situation that you've put us in?
7.
Or are we going to get taken to a throne room now?
7.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. You like the world changes around you, and you are brought to a throne room, leaving Chili just like with no recourse to ever find you again.
I accept. I live and become Cougar Queen. Forevermore.
End of all of our characters is happening right now. Everyone watching the stream, this is the end. This is one random roll after the next has led to the absolute destruction of ourselves.
No, you are whisked away though. You're not sure where you are. But there's lava.
tight.
Oh, it's a throne room surrounded by lava.
Yeah, you seem to be like inside of a shadowy volcano. The shadow dragon sits on. It's not like a traditional throne, but it's like a
dais.
It's like a big dog bed.
Big dog bed, yes.
It's like a bunch of pointy rocks that look sort of like a throne, and it's draped over it on the flat parts. And there is a moat of lava between you guys now.
Moat of lava.
It says, "Speak now."
Somebody say now. To speak for an adventure situation.
And you said you wanted us to swear fealty to you, but you're not real. Not anymore. You can't be king until you're real.
Oh no. Choose a form of your destruction.
What does that mean?
Look at yourself. You're not of flesh. You're just a memory. Someone tricked you.
It is you who is trying to trick me.
No.
Mm-mm.
I am right here. You are a shadow. And I'll put my hand out like this. I'm not trying to trick you at all. Someone else has tricked you, but I don't know who. And then I soil myself.
Just say it was Midoriya.
You see, this is real. My pants are really wet.
I rule my domain. Is that not real?
This domain? You conjured this domain. It's not real.
I'll let you make an inspire check with disadvantage. When this will essentially be the end of your parlay with him.
What is this check?
Oh,
Inspire.
Ben, I rolled a tinker check
That's a 4.
to make Abyssium lockpicks while I'm in this other dimension, okay? I've got the time.
That's a failure with a plus.
Plus is...
Say the plus is that
The lava moat exists.
I don't know. You get the sense, maybe you get a bit more insight. You feel that the dragon doesn't understand what you're talking about. It's foolish. Like, why would that be the case? You just can't see that.
Yeah, I can never conceive of itself being anything less than what it was.
The dragon then regards you and says,
Regard me.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
says, "What will your choice be then?"
Can I activate the Ring of Rage?
Oh.
and then toss it into the lava? So the dragon would pursue the Ring of Rage? Or does the Ring of Rage make him specifically pursue its wearer?
Probably would say wearer, but I'll pull up the Ring of Rage for you.
The cart is a bit too
I gotta flex what the Ring of Rage can do right now.
Ring of Rage. Okay, where's the Ring of Rage? Trinkets. Is it a trinket?
Ring of Rage.
This is a situation where PDF would be easier.
How dare you say it?
Yeah, never. But everyone should buy the books though, because when you might not have electronic devices. You know?
Jewelry. The wearer.
Okay.
They gain 1 defense and taunt an adversary to attack them.
All right. I'm going to taunt him to attack me, but I'm going to make a mad dash for the lava in an attempt to see what happens if it crosses the lava.
It's you. That's what it happens.
by taunting it, because maybe if it's not hurt by the lava, I can get through to it that it's not alive. Or if it is hurt by the lava, then we got some aid. But either way, I'm going to use the heck out of my block and my runaway and my hide and my escape.
So you're jumping into the lava?
I'm not jumping into lava. I want to run. I want to run along the edge of the lava so that it has to cross the lava to attack me and see what happens.
It has wings.
That's useless.
They're shadow wings. They're useless. But
jumping in the lava is ludicrous. I cannot do that.
What if the lava's not real?
huh?
What if none of this is real?
So, roll perception. I roll perception. Is any of it real?
As far as magic is real.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I don't really know what to do either.
Other than die.
Other than kill us, yeah.
Other than die. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use the Ring of Rage, and then I'm going to run away. Like, serpentine pattern around the lava, over rocks, like, do my best to be Super Mario and see if I can't get it to come low enough to where it dips into the lava. One way or another. But I have advantage running away. And I have advantage hiding. So I'm going to try to use those to great effect.
Okay.
I cry out, I refuse to bow to you. Your mother was a lizard. And then mad dash like a Looney Tunes character.
Okay. What are you going to roll?
I'm going to roll Runaway. That's a 6. No, could be better.
Okay.
God, I have advantage.
Sorry, what's happening?
The dragon rises from the throne and it flaps its wings and it flaps over to you. There's not a ton of room in this place, but it has enough room to beat its wings and hover, like sort of leap and flap to where you are. It's following you. It's going to attack you.
I accept.
That would be a hit.
I'm -1. -2. Ring rage. Still a hit.
Okay, it's a hit with a counterattack.
All right, I'm gonna roll block before I roll a counterattack.
So you take 7.
I'm at 1.
Or
Christ.
do you probably
Have you-
block other?
I do
You're
have
wearing
more
armor,
blocks. I am. I have other blocks. I just don't want to use them all. But I will use them. So I'm gonna use another.
But your
D6.
armor also reduces, right?
Oh yeah, it's +2. So that's 4. I take 5. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I will counterattack, I suppose. Although I don't want to risk a counterattack. I don't counterattack. I don't counterattack. I want to make a point if I can. If it's true. Okay.
What are you doing, Zeros?
Just watching.
Just dumbstruck at what's happening.
I don't know that there's an easy way for us to beat this thing. So I feel like if Buddy is right now performing some sort of distraction, then maybe Zeros's course of action would be to. It's a Hail Mary, but maybe there's if there's something like on the throne itself that we could use. Maybe that there's an off switch.
An off switch.
But I take the lockpick that I made in the other realm and I go out the other side and reopen door number 1. Come back with a MacGuffin that will save the party.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
It's just like time is not working the way I want it to. Time is only working against me.
What you do notice is there is an exit to this area.
Nice. So a conveniently labeled exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's flashing.
It's actually a trap. Leads to a bottomless pit.
There's smaller than a dragon could fit, but this is a shadow dragon. You're not sure how exactly it moves or how it controls this realm.
We must escape.
Yeah, I don't know. Then maybe I'd tell Midoriya to go over there, to go to the exit, and then I would try to flag down Buddy.
Midoriya is sort of like white in the face.
WIGHT.
He's like broken.
Remember what you saw here this day. Remember
Sure,
those who
just-
helped you.
He
Tell
sort
their
of
story.
nods and like backs away and runs.
Stumbles into the lava on accident.
So wait, Midoriya and Zeros are escaping, and then Buddy is Dragon Feast.
No, I'm gonna go try to collect Buddy.
Nice. I'm fine with either scenario because I
How long is the dragon attacking you for?
Me? I'm gonna continue to run. Like I just want to see if it ever touches the lava. And run for as long as it takes to see if it touches the lava. And if nothing happens, I'll try to speak. But
It's a science experiment.
wait. What if you attack it and it just goes through it? Like if you hurl lava at it.
how will I hurl?
Just cup it in your hands.
Yeah,
and-
it's
I'll cup it
quickly.
in my boxing gloves.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
They burst into flames.
Yeah, I was trying to impart with the insight that you got that it can't like see. That's kind of like the resolution we came to. It doesn't.
It's like it will never understand what you're saying to it.
Yeah.
I run then. I just run as fast as I can to escape. I see Zeros flagging me down, and I like bolt toward him. Tell him to get the plane going, like in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Cut to Chile. You fashioned a. You went back out, so it's added another 2 days.
Yeah, I am so far behind the group at this point. But that's why I'm kind of like, I would rather just go back and see what's behind door number 1. Maybe there's something that could help. Wait on the line.
All right, you're back in the.
Are you down with that?
Chamber. Sure.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
You live in the layer of shadows now.
I do. Slinking and creepy. I'm like Gollum. I'm gonna turn to Gollum.
You're like Iron Legend.
The allure of a shiny thing behind a locked door is too much to resist.
Peter understands me.
I hope it's actually not a trap.
So back inside the sarcophagus that you put in front of the door is like shattered and splintered. But you've been in here and you're fashioning your lockpicks. Have at it.
I did roll a 12 plus a 12, an 11 plus 1 earlier as a tinker check. Do you want me to re-roll?
To create them or to unlock the doors?
To create them.
Okay, so let's do the unlock.
Okay. I roll a d12 plus 2 tinker. It's a 10.
Click. The door opens. What do you see? You see.
Yes, I see. I look down at Bagash and I say, "Are you serious? This was it?" And there's just one coin on the ground.
It's like a closet, basically. But there's the remains of a skeleton inside. It has the look of someone you really haven't seen their like before. But it conjures old images of wizards. And on the wizard's hand are 5 gold rings.
What?
Wow.
You got Thanos? You look like Thanos?
They're all on the same hand.
I look down at Fang and I tell her, if everything goes wrong, I want you to go live with the Kugras in that door, okay?
In the savannah.
Yeah. Just live out your days. Be their queen. I gave her a kiss on the forehead and I put on all 5 rings.
You want to make a lore check?
No. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nope. I put them on.
Yep.
Straight up.
Let me tab back to lore. Oh, it's a 9. It's a 9.
They're rings of turn into skeleton.
Yes.
They're clearly a set, and
Parched.
called the 5.
Why are they called that?
There are 5 of them.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
So ring number 1 grants +1 courage.
Okay.
Ring number 2 grants +1 dread.
Wow.
Ring number 3 grants +1 might.
Okay.
And ring number 4 grants +1 metal. Ring number 5,
Kills
once
you
every
immediately.
combat, inflict 1d12 dread, which ignores block.
What? That's insane. But I'll go fight a dragon now.
It looks really silly though. So you've got -3 charm now.
Yeah, psychic damage.
It's like costume jewelry.
I put them on and I feel mucho más more powerful. But I wonder where the rest of my party is.
Cut
We're
to the
about-
rest
we're
of your
about-
party
We're
running
about
through.
3 days away from you.
Yeah,
Running
yeah.
as fast as we can through the layer of the.
You're running through like lava tunnels.
Mhm.
It's pitch black in front of you. You hear the strange like windy roar of the shadow dragon. It's like not a full roar. It's like, "Argh." And let's say you're in a chase scene. Where are you going?
Guys, I think I have to step away. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We'll wrap this up with this chase, but you could go.
Yeah, someone else take copious notes and tell me how much XP I gained.
Will do.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good stream.
See you, dude. All right. Tell me how you each are escaping.
I run along the shore of the lava moat, jumping over stones as the shadow looms behind me, clawing at the ground. The whole throne room is shuddering, and I see the exit in front of me, and it's blinking with green exit letters. No. And I just am like, both my hands, I got my fingers crossed that the dragon can't just like slip right through too easily.
Excellent. What do we want to call that? Nimbleness?
Yeah. Well. That is no bonuses. That's a straight one.
You don't have an ability that lets you re-roll something that you fail.
No,
do
it's
you?
the end of me.
That's a 7. -2. It's a failure with a plus. So it's not a hit.
But the stomp is so heavy that I lose my footing and tumble to the ground, losing all my momentum. As my last
Right.
act, I use half words to say, I hope you
I
choke.
will say that that'll count as 2 failures. Zeros, what are you doing?
2 failures out of how many? How many do we need? 3 successes now, or
Yeah, 3 successes before 3 failures.
all right.
You got to get out of here.
I don't know. I mean, we've got 2 failures, but I feel like I can grab you by your scruff and pull you the right direction. As Zeros is running, he's just pushing stuff over, like boxes and pillars, hoping that it'll slow this dragon down. Even if it's a shadow dragon, it doesn't know it's a shadow dragon, so maybe it still tries to avoid stuff.
All right. We want to call that athletics, or
I do athletics. I do athletics over nimbleness.
Oh boy.
make it happen.
It's a 9.
Nice. All right, I'll say that you guys exit the throne room and you're into the bowels of this place. And
When a dragon asks you to pledge fealty, don't ask to go to its throne room.
all right, James, you're up again. What do you?
All right.
How are you doing this? What is happening?
So coming out of the throne room, it actually is a huge slope, and I decide to roll over onto my shield like a sled and slide down the rocky surface to get as much distance between us and the dragon as possible.
Okay. And what do we call that?
Oh my god. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Buddy Boubet, the Gumball King, is going to die. This is the first Land of Eam death, everybody. This is the one.
Well, you haven't actually died yet, right?
We just, I think we just failed to, escape.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely going unconscious right now. Let's see.
There's no way I can't. Well, maybe. I got some luck.
I mean, we can roll the dread. I guess you'd have to roll a 1, but we'll see. That's 18.
18 dread. I'm down. There's no way I could block it mathematically. Can you roll multiple block? Actually, I could. If I roll well.
You block 18?
I have a lot of block. I have a ludicrous. Well, no.
You've already used 1 or 2, right?
I have 5 different block rolls. But they don't help. It's close. It's close, but I don't make it.
All right, so you go unconscious, roll to see if you're wounded. That is a failure. You are wounded.
God. I am wounded. That's 3. That's 3 ones in a row. Oh my god.
I think you guys are at the mercy of this dragon,
Which is merciless.
so we could talk this out. You failed the chase. Like, you did not run away. You're cornered. And Buddy Boubet is unconscious. Zeros, what do you do? What do you say?
He's going to take a valiant last stand against a
I know,
odds.
I
What
think
he's
that
going to do. Spit in the eye of this thing is what he's going to do.
What?
He's not going to settle for anything other than going out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, I'm gonna wield my blade high. But I'm also gonna ask it, I think.
Before we perish, what is your name?
My name. It seems to not know when this causes it trouble. It sort of hesitates in this moment.
Oh my god.
I do not remember my name.
There was a king of the Underlands long ago, named Decima Nethalgus. Was that your name?
That was my name. Why did I not remember my name?
He perished aeons ago.
It looks like a thought comes over him, and he turns away like Darth Vader.
These are not his works. They're his memories.
Decima Nethalgus. He beats his wings, and there's like a huge swirl of shadow and rock. And this creature leaves.
With the glowing gem.
I will set upon the world. Decima Nothalgus.
And so it was that the land of Eden was plunged into darkness for 1,000 years. The world undone by the shadow of a long dead dragon.
Zeros, you're left standing there, not sure what just happened, or what this means exactly, but you seem to have, while you save your own lives, you may have caused trouble. You need to stop trouble elsewhere in the future.
Did I do that?
Plus 1 XP. I demand it. Good thing we cured that lich curse. God. Everything we touch turns to crap.
Midoriya says, "What should we do? What has happened?"
I don't know. But we have to leave this place.
Yeah, we do.
Help me carry, buddy.
Midoriya has this like lost look in his eyes still, and he just like follows what you say.
I'm not.
I like this version of you more.
Ben can't unmute, so I will become the GM. I predict that he's muted for the same reason I muted myself moments ago.
I don't know. I feel like the ambience
Gremlin.
of screaming children echoing later shadows might
yeah.
actually be a good ambience.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a full-on tantrum happening right outside my door.
It's all right. We've all been there. But he awakens to nothing but darkness. In
Open your eyes.
Am I dead?
It might be better if we were. I fear what we've unleashed upon the realm.
I don't feel so hot. Where's Chili?
That's where we'll answer right there.
Actually emerges 100 years into the future. It's
I feel
a barren wasteland
Yeah, she'll emerge.
and ravaged by some dragon.
Classic. I feel responsible for this with all of my ones, guys. I rolled so poorly this game that and I'm wounded.
It's hubris.
It's my hubris. But that was crazy. That was fun.
I also didn't get changed back into a unicorn, so
Oh yeah, I'm still cursed.
still cursed. We're all still cursed. The only one that got their curse lifted was Midoriya, the worst guy here.
And he gave up the heart of the Underlands without. It's rough. It's rough.
There's a shadow dragon with the heart of the Underlands as an actual heart, and it remembered its name, and now it's going to reclaim its former glory somewhere.
It's literally going to reclaim control over all of the land of Eden. So we got to take it out, Zeros. And the first step to doing that is to not be cursed and trapped in the abyss. I can't wait to tell George what happened.
Well, I've got to end this stream because I don't know what you guys can hear, but it just keeps going. And
Nothing really. But yes, this was fun. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you want to check out the Land of Eam, go to landofeam.com. You can download the quick start guide for free, and the books are now available. So there you have it. Happy Saturday.
all right, everybody. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.